everybody, it's Angelo with Angelo's Workbench. Today with a kit review. We're going to take a look at the Revell 69 Corvette. This one is part of their Motor City Muscle series, as you can see on the box. And looks really sharp in yellow on the box. And they also have it in purple. It's a 2-in-1 kit. You can build it two different ways, which I like. You can go for the box stock version, or you can go for some side pipes and some different wheels. It's nice to have those options. It's nice to get those extra parts in the kit. And there are plenty of parts in this kit. 123 parts. And it does look really nice in yellow, I have to say. When I do build this, I may consider that for a color. So we'll start right out with the body. The body looks very nice. It's crisp. I see a little bit of extra in these vents here that you'll have to remove out, but that's very easy to fix. The mold details are very nice. Like even the Corvette emblems on the front and on the gas cap on the back look very nice. I would even consider maybe this is a T-roof car, which I always loved the T-tops. As a child of the 70s, when they had these cars with T-tops, I was always a big fan. I actually had a Camaro one time with T-tops, and I really love T-tops. I might even consider opening those, doing a little fabricating work and making them removable. That might be fun to do. We'll have to see. The sky's the limit with this kit. There's a lot of different ways you could do it, a lot of different things you could do. Here are some of the other parts. I see some seats here. The engraving on the engine block is very nice. The 427. But if you've got one of these cars in 1-to-1 now, boy, you can name your price for these things now. If it's in really good shape, original, numbers matching, these are highly sought after collectibles now. And looking at the interior chassis, you get some injector pin marks, but they're recessed in, so they'll be easy to fill. And those two particular ones are under the seat, so guess what? Won't really have to mess with those. There's a very nice, I don't know if you can hear that with my fingernail. There's a very nice texture to this plastic in here, which has a good carpet look to it. If you wanted to skip the flocking and just put a flat paint in there, I bet it would look fine. Because it is so many small windows, there's only a couple of... Oh, it looks like I had a little bit of damage in shipping there. Very easy for that to happen. Also very easy to fix, however. The windows are so small, you really can't see into the interior all that well. So doing all of the flocking and everything, you might not ever see it. Some guys like to do it anyway. I'm one of those guys. I would consider doing it anyway. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, we have the long hood. I've always been a fan of the C3 Corvettes, as these are called, because they are the third generation Corvette. The Coke bottle shape of the body and the really long hood. I've always been a big fan of it. This is a favorite kit for sure. And then we have some door panels. Look at the engraving on the door panels. Look at the little door handle. And I can't see what that is. That might be a little Chevy logo. It's hard to tell, or it might be just a... But look at how nice the door handles are on the door panel. They're not just molded in blobs. This has been reworked, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if this is just a straight reissue. I know the instructions, looking through the instructions, I can see some of the artwork is new and some of the artwork is old. And it's just kind of mixed together. They redid portions of the instructions that they needed to. I don't know if they did portions of the kit over again either or not. But boy, that door panel sure looks very nice. It's good. Lots of good parts with this. Oh, we have another hood. So we've got multiple hoods as part of the 2-in-1. We got another hood. And then we have some interior, some engine parts, more engine parts. I see fan, I see chassis parts, I see a drive shaft, I see fan belts, I see heads. Look at the heads. Those are good size. Intake manifold. I got a 3-carb setup here. Some headers. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the firewall. We've got the dash. I wanted to see this. Yeah, the dash looks nice. I can actually read the speedometer. I can read the numbers on it. The dash looks pretty good. This looks like a really fun kit to build. I'm looking forward to getting this on the channel. And I will. I wonder what I would do it in as color. I like the yellow. I might also consider an orange. These cars looked great in those really bright colors. And so, what have I got here? This is the first set of wheels. Looks like some 5 stars. and valve covers and the chrome side pipes, gas cap. And then over here we have the stock wheels with the front end. A nice wash will bring out all that grill detail. Looks molded pretty nice. Another set of valve covers. A set of chrome intake manifold. I had one in clear plastic and white plastic on the other sprue. We've got the suspension. We've got the air cleaner for one of the engine options. A lot of optional parts on this kit. The chrome side trims are kind of nice. And then separately, in a separate bag, was the luggage rack. The optional luggage rack if you wanted to put the luggage rack on the trunk. I'm kind of torn as to whether or not I would do that, to be honest. I'd have to see it after I had it painted. And we get to the tires. The tires are just gorgeous. I recently did the Revell Dodge Charger that they released, and that came with the red line tires, and that really adds to the kit. The white walls look very nice. You can get a very nice stock look with the white wall, or you flip them over and have the black walls with the white walls in, just like they do in real life. And then we have 4 little tiny taillights, of course. Classic round Corvette taillights. A lot of Corvette guys argue that if it doesn't have round taillights, it's not a real Corvette. Me personally, I don't subscribe to that theory. I think that there's a lot of things that go into making it a Corvette. Round taillights is part of the classic look, though. And then we have the glass. Only 2 pieces of glass. Only a windshield and a rear window. There are no side windows with this kit. So you get a windshield and a rear window. And then we have the decals. And Revell has been really ramping up what they give you for decals. So we have, of course, some stripes. We have some license plates. We also have some hood emblems. We have the emblems on the car. We have emblems from the engine. We have the marker lights. We have interior decals. Emblems again on the car. I don't know what those are. 26 and 27. I would have to do some research into the instructions to find out. But again, plenty of decals to add to the realism of the kit. And if you choose to stripe your car, you've got the black and white stripe, whatever would look best with your color that you choose. And here you'll see what I was talking about in the instructions. For example, some of these diagrams appear to be classic from back in the day, and some of these diagrams appear to be new. But they're all clear, easy to follow instructions. And there are quite a few steps. You know, this is a 16-page assembly manual here. So there's a lot of steps. And again, they start with the typical paint call-outs. Nothing unusual there. And their part names and the part list and the number. And then right off the bat, we've got choices to make. So you're going to build the engine, you're going to build the stock engine, you're going to build the custom engine. And it's a question of having the stock air cleaner, stock carbs, or the custom engine, custom air cleaner, custom carbs, custom air valve, custom intake. And then same thing with valve covers. You get a choice on valve covers. You have a choice on a lot of things on this kit. And we get into the suspension, and then go right to the chassis, mount the engine into the chassis. Fairly typical for a model. I see we have even a decal for the radiator hose. That's kind of cool. And according to this, there is a decal for that radiator hose as well. It's pretty cool. Decals for the radiator hoses. Little things like that add a lot of detail to a kit. And then after the chassis is done, we choose our wheels. You're going to go with the aftermarket wheels. You're going to go with the stockers. And at this time, you know, you're going to pick your white wall or your standard. Then we go into the interior. Pretty standard installation steps. And then we're off to the body, trying to figure out what we're going to do for color. Still don't know. I probably won't know until I build it, see what I'm in the mood for at the time. I'll see a movie or something that has a C3 Corvette in a hot color, and then I'll want to build it in that color. And then you have your choice of hoods, the stock hood or the heavy-duty hood, the custom hood. And then some final assembly on the body. Get your side pipes on, or your exhaust out the back. You have, obviously, choice. Lots of options on this kit. You can mix and match and really come up with something custom. just by blending the two options, the custom or the stock. And then side view mirrors, gas cap, and you're done. It's off to the races with decals. That's pretty mean looking, the side view. Whoever does these drawings, they really look great. Probably a CAD computer or something like that. But here you can see the white wall, the custom wheels, the custom side pipes. Has a very nice look to it. But then over here, you go to this page, and you have the stock look, which also looks really cool. I always liked these stock wheels. I always thought they were really cool looking. There's a lot to be said for an original one. There's a lot to be said for one in custom. I don't know how I'll decide how to build it. This is one of those kits that you could get 2 or 3 of them, build them all different ways, have substantially different looking models all from the same kit. It's a cool kit. So that is my review of the Revell 69 Corvette Coupe Yenko 2-in-1. Look for this in a future build on the channel, coming up sometime soon. You never know when. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Angelo's Workbench. I really appreciate you following along. Don't forget to click that subscribe button up in the upper left, as well as I'll have a link to some playlists on the right. You want to check out what I'm currently building. If you've built it and you want to send me some pictures, you know, put them down in the comments. Send me a picture if you've built this kit. I'd love to see it. And again, thank you for tuning in to Angelo's Workbench.